Have you received your James Cameron 4Ks yet? I know I haven't. In today's physical media news topic, we discuss why so many people haven't received their James Cameron 4Ks yet. I then get into a massive rant on why this is completely unacceptable. And then, of course, we talk about the future of Disney distribution and if this will get any better. So let's get into it. But first, if you love collecting physical media just like me and being a part of this amazing league of mega film fans, go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. That way I keep you entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media news. And of course, leave in the comments below, have you personally received your James Cameron 4Ks yet? So first to dive into the news and details here, what is going on with these James Cameron 4K delays? Because I was shocked that these titles got delayed so much. Such highly anticipated 4Ks. Collectors have been salivating to get these James Cameron titles on ultra high definition finally, and I even pre-ordered right away from Disney Movie Club, the source of all things Disney physical media related, and I pre-ordered it right when the pre-orders came up, and I thought, oh yes, I'm definitely gonna get these on the Blu-ray Tuesday. They're supposed to be released March 12th, and yet I go to my mailbox on March 12th, and I see they have not arrived yet. What is going on here? Where are my pre-orders? It was a pre-order, was it not? And then still, day after day, I have not received any of these James Cameron titles. I look and look at my Disney Movie Club order, nothing processing on hold, hasn't been shipped, just day and day. And I'm like, what is going on here? When am I going to get these James Cameron titles that I pre ordered so long ago? And then finally it says shipped. Oh my gosh, like a week later. What's gonna happen now? When am I gonna get these? Because I know when Disney Movie Club says they finally ship something, that can mean maybe another week I'll get them at the best, maybe another month, 2 months. Who knows? Disney Movie Club is always up to shenanigans on when we'll get these titles. And you would think on these James Cameron titles, because they're Disney, they would have really pushed to have these delivered on time with such high anticipation because we know Disney Movie Club is going out sooner rather than later. You thought they would go out on a high note, but unfortunately, this seems to be a disaster with all these delays. So we got to get into a massive rant next. Now it's time for that massive rant. Yes, we got a rant here hard on Disney. We are going hard on Disney today because come on, when I pre-order something, that means I should get that by the release date. If not, what the heck is the point of pre-ordering? It's like making an appointment and then they say, "Oh no, just show up in a week." Why the heck did I make the appointment schedule then? Like, come on, this is a pre-order. I should have had it when it was supposed to be released. This is ridiculous. Now, I know I did hear a rumor that they did not manufacture enough quantity for everybody out there, but that's on Disney once again and their terrible supply chain management, their distribution strategies. Like Disney, these were hot titles. People wanted these titles. We've been asking as a collector community for these James Cameron 4Ks forever. At least it seems that way. You would have thought, hey, let's produce a little bit more just in case, just in case. Let's have at least enough out there for the pre-orders. Like can look at the pre-orders and know how much to deliver there. That's why we pre-order in the first place. It helps you out as well, Disney, because then you know exactly what to make, at least for the pre-orders, and then you get extra ends for those that don't, pre-order it, but still might pick it up later in store and whatnot. But you should at least have enough for the pre-order quantities. But you still did not have enough, Disney. What is going on here? Your supply chain must be completely off. Whoever running that distribution is not doing it a service. I mean, come on, Disney. I'm just so disappointed with Disney and their shenanigans. They're irritating me lately, as they usually do. I mean, all these news videos half the time turn into Disney rants. I don't plan them that way, but they're always on the forefront of terrible physical media disasters. And it's like, come on, for it to be delayed this much. And I understand, I'll give them a grace period of a day, two, maybe three, but not to be even shipped until a week later, which means I still may not get it for a couple weeks. Like I said, who knows, a couple months. That is unacceptable, Disney. What is going on here? That just makes me so mad. It's like, oh, Disney, why? Why? I don't understand. Don't you know what pre-order means? Ugh, it just gets me in such an irritation. When you get a pre-order, you're like, "I want it." That's why I pre-ordered it, because I wanna watch it day 1, and still I have not received none of them. So let's talk about the future. Where does this go next? Let's look at the future and make predictions here, everybody. Well, we know there's not going to be any more Disney Movie Club in a few months here. So that means I won't have to worry about getting pre orders in from them because they won't even exist anymore, right? Now, that still doesn't eliminate our distribution problems here because depending on the stores they are distributing to next and where you can order them online, that's going to play a part on if we'll get any of these pre-orders in on time in the future. Now, Sony is supposed to be taking over, which gives me a little bit of hope because Sony at least has to be better on distribution than Disney. With Sony titles of the past, I usually receive my pre-orders on time. Heck, sometimes even early, which is fantastic. Or if they are late, maybe it's a day or two. I've never had this many shenanigans with Sony before. So I'm hoping Sony gets this distribution Disney stuff in line. They have a good supply chain management set up, good logistics, and we get this stuff on time from now. So I'm going to be excited about that because I don't know if they could do terrible than Disney because Disney did pretty bad here. Disney just did not take care of the physical media collecting community. So it might be a good change of pace for Sony to take over here, and maybe they'll do right by these titles. And when we get new titles released, and hopefully Sony does encourage Disney, like, hey, let's get more titles out there. You got James Cameron titles out there, but now let's get something else. We have such a good back catalog of Disney movies. Let's start pushing this out to consumers, but let's spend time on it. Let's make sure they're good quality and then make sure they're ready. And then, of course, ship them out appropriately when it is time to come out to market. Let's hope that Sony can kind of manage that and shepherd that in and do a great job with that kind of distribution. And my hope is all with them because Sony hasn't really done me too wrong in the past, like Disney. Disney was just constantly, every month, they had some shenanigan going on, frustrating us. It was just such an irritation from Disney. So I think Sony is at least going to do a little bit better than that. And I'll take better than nothing at this point as a collector. But you guys are going to have to let me know in the comments below. What do you think of these James Cameron 4K delays? Did you order the James Cameron titles yourself? Have you even gotten them in yet? And if you did get them in, that's awesome. Where did you order from? So maybe we have some better solutions in the future because I know some people did get them out there, but I also know a lot of people haven't, and that's where the problem is at. So let's have those fun movie discussions down below. And of course, if you love this physical media topic, mega smash the next one right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters.